Welcome to the IHSA's Football Focus. I'm Sam Knox, an Assistant Executive Director and the Football Administrator at the IHSA. I hope you've had an opportunity to view previous episodes of Football Focus. If you have, you know that we use rulebook language and videos to educate coaches, officials, players, and fans about the rules that govern the high school game. Watching videos is a great way for all of us to learn. Even when we see errors, penalties, or missed calls, we won't ever embarrass teams, players, coaches, or officials. Now let's take a look at today's topic, the kicking game. Kicking plays often result in exciting and momentum-shifting opportunities for one team or the other. Kicking plays can also provide some very unique situations that force officials to know the depths of the rulebook and casebook and make decisions on plays that they might only see once every few years or once in a career. High school football Rule 853 says when a free kick or scrimmage kick goes into the end zone, the ball is dead and results in a touchback. On this play, the return team catches the ball in the end zone and runs it out to the 9-yard line. That should never have happened. When the kick went into the end zone, the ball was dead and should have been ruled a touchback. On this play, the kick goes into the end zone and the return team runs it out to the 12-yard line. That should never have happened. When the kick went into the end zone, the ball was dead and should have been ruled a touchback. The officials discussed this play and made the correct call. The offense took possession 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. The crew also corrected the clock to account for the few seconds that ran off during the return. Here's a similar play with a twist. The return team forces the ball into the end zone when the player muffs the grounded kick. He then picks up the ball and runs it out of the end zone. Rule 213.4 says force is not a factor on kicks going into Team R's end zone, since these kicks are always a touchback regardless of who supplied the force. This play should have resulted in a touchback, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. In a previous Football Focus video, we discussed blocking below the waist. Blocking below the waist is only legal when all players involved in the blocking are on the line of scrimmage and in the free blocking zone at the snap. The contact is in the free blocking zone, and the block is an immediate initial action following the snap. Therefore, a block below the waist on a kickoff is not legal. On this play, the penalty is 15 yards from the spot of the foul. This is a well-executed free kick and seems to be a key momentum-changing play by the kicking team, but it's not a legal play in high school football. Rule 6.1 covers kickoffs and other free kicks. It says that the kicking team must have at least 4 players on each side of the kicker, and that no players on the kicking team, except the kicker, may be more than 5 yards behind the free kick line. So on this play, the formation is legal. However, Rule 6.1.6 says that any player on the kicking team may recover the free kick if it has touched the ground and has gone beyond the receiving team's free kick line, in this case, the 50-yard line. The reason this play is not legal is that the kicking team player touched the ball before it hit the ground. It's a 15-yard penalty for kick-catching interference. If the receiving team can accept the penalty and take possession 15 yards from the spot of the foul, or it can accept a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot and replay the down. This play shows a legal onside kick. The kicking team has at least 4 players on each side of the kicker, and no player is more than 5 yards behind the free kick line. The kick touches the ground and goes exactly 10 yards when number 81 makes a fantastic effort to recover the ball for his team. The team in white will take possession 1st and 10 just on the other side of the 50-yard line. Rule 6.2 covers scrimmage kicks, or punts. In this very unique play, the punt goes straight up and hits the punter in the head while he is still behind the neutral zone, or line of scrimmage. The ball then crosses the neutral zone, and number 4 in blue recovers the ball. The officials blow the whistle and stop the play, but they shouldn't have. The ball is still live, and although the punter contacted the ball twice behind the neutral zone, the receiving team can still advance the ball. In this play, the offense is punting from its own end zone. The defense breaks through and blocks the kick. The ball then goes out of bounds out the side of the end zone. This play results in a safety. 2 points for the team in blue. The team in white will put the ball in play with a free kick from its own 20-yard line. This wraps up our first season of Football Focus. I hope you've learned a few things about the high school game that will help you become a better official, coach, player, or fan. Enjoy the rest of the season and the excitement of the postseason. We'll see you again next year for more Football Focus.